Hey friends, Jamie here with Milk Allergy Mom, where we've been encouraging food allergy families for over a decade. I am making one of our popular recipes on the blog, the no-bake cookies. It does take a stovetop because you're gonna boil up this mixture of sugar and peanut butter or nut butter or seed butter and what else have we got in there? A couple other things, but I'll link you to the recipe. And then once you pull it off the stove, you're going to add oats. So these are quick oats that I pick up from Aldi. You just stir them together, but they're sort of magical because you don't bake them. Once you stir in the oatmeal mixture, or the oats, you are just going to scoop them up and put them on wax paper, a cookie sheet, and then they they do solidify on their own. I just took these to a picnic last night for our church, and I just heard people talking about them all night. They just kept saying, have you tried those cookies? Oh, those cookies have oatmeal and chocolate. Oh, they're so good. So they were very much a hit, and they're affordable to make. They aren't taking any of your dairy-free chocolate. It's just cocoa powder. And so that helps a lot with the cost when you're making these for other people. And then it does make quite a bit as well. So I think I got about 3 dozen or so out of it. So I'm just going to show you how it works. I just have the oats now incorporated into the mixture that I boiled on the stove. I like to use my little melon baller scoop to put these out, and you just drop them on the wax paper, and you can flatten them out if you want. They've been sitting here for a second, so they're already starting to harden, so I'm gonna flatten it out just a little bit, but literally that's all you do. And then I'm gonna do a couple, and then I'll show you. It probably will solidify by the time I scoop a few out for you. So let's do this real quick. My kids absolutely love these. Again, guests will love them. They're easy to make. You don't have to turn on your oven, so it's a good little summer recipe to make, although you do have to use stovetop to a boil, but that's really easy. And the kids love helping with these. So you can actually call these magic cookies if you want, because again, they're just gonna sit here and they're gonna harden up, and you will have a nice, not hard, but a real cookie that you did not bake in the oven. So we do have this posted at milkallergymom.com. I will link you to the blog post. You can make these pretty allergy friendly. You're going to use cocoa powder instead of chocolate. You use your own favorite dairy-free milk. You use your own safe peanut butter, whether that's a seed butter or a nut butter. So these can be really, really allergy friendly. Some sugar, some vanilla, and unless you're allergic to oats, which I know many of our friends are, this is very doable. And however, though, I have made these with quinoa. You can make them with rice, cereal. So if you are allergic to oats, there are options, you know, to improvise. So that is how you do it. I don't know that they solidify that fast, but yeah, they're getting there. So it'll be just a couple minutes and the kids will be able to come grab them off of the cookie sheet. If you want to speed up the setting time, you can put them in the refrigerator. I literally made these right before we ran out the door for our picnic, and I just threw them in the freezer to get a really quick set on them, and it totally worked. I threw them in a Tupperware container, separated out the layers of cookies with wax paper, threw them in my bike basket, and rode off to the park. So very, just very fun to make. I think they might melt if you're out in the heat too much, if it's too hot at a picnic. So you just want to be careful about that, but we've had some mild temperatures here this weekend. So hope you like the no-bake cookies posted at Milk Allergy Mom. I will give you the link here in just a second, and we hope you guys are having a great weekend. This is Jamie reminding allergy parents everywhere, we're in this together. Have a great weekend.